Happy Friday, YouTube. I want to also start this video by giving a special shout out to my boy Hillard, my only, or not my only, one of my #1 YouTube commenters and fans. As you can see, I got a shape up after you told me that it was unfair to give Bennett a haircut and then not get my haircut for myself. So shout out to you for always keeping me humble and telling me to get haircuts and posting from or commenting from Idaho. So shout out to you. So it's Friday. I'm in the car at the post office mailing some ill-fill awards. Then I'm picking up a rental car and heading to Richmond for work. But I thought I would just post a video this Friday, kind of another random ramble in addition to a kind of an update. So as you notice, I haven't really been posting lifting videos lately. It's because honestly, I haven't been lifting. I haven't lifted since the last week of August or first week of September. I can't really remember. I was lifting one day and I realized I had a really sharp pain the next day in my neck, and my arm was numb and it was not a good feeling. I tried to rest and figure it out, and lo and behold, I just recently got an MRI and I have a bulging disc in my C4 and C5. So I kind of kept it to myself. I haven't really, been posting about it on Facebook, but I told some friends that was what's going on, and they've been really supportive. And I realized that even though I really like lifting, and it's beyond a hobby, it's like a passion of mine, it's something that gives me a lot of joy. I'd rather take a break now, make sure that I get back to being healthy I'm starting physical therapy, then rush back to it. So it's not the end. I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to, think positively, think about, well, maybe with this time off from lifting, I can focus on other things, or, you know, appreciate it more when I get back to it. So it's not the first time I've been injured. A long time ago, I tore my ligament in my wrist, and that was pretty hard. It took me out for a while. But, I came back, and things, injuries, bounce backs, comebacks happen. Obstacles happen. So I'm not really tripping about it. I'm just taking my time, being patient with my rehab, and ideally, hopefully, I can start lifting by the end of this year. And big goal forward is be ready for a meet or something next summer or next fall. So it's nothing but time. There's no rush, like so. So I guess still trying to keep this within under 5 minutes. I think this video I will kind of lead into um, rambling about obstacles and how to face adversity. Um, for me, I think what I try to think of specifically with um, this neck thing is I always think that obstacles or hard times are temporary. Nothing is permanent. Nothing good is permanent, and nothing bad is permanent. It goes up in waves, right? Ups and downs. And so when you're in those moments of downs, I just try to think about what other parts can I pull from that will help me, kind of get out of that bottom, that down position. So, during this time with my neck not feeling so good, you know, um, I reflected on I have really good friends that have been supportive. I have the Loose Shoelace Saloon looks great, so I've been able to host friends over at my home bar and have good times watching football, um, spending good time with my son and my wife, traveling, going to London for the Redskins um, Bengals game. So there's a lot of other things going on rather than focusing on a negative. My job's going well, and so I think that that's kind of cognitively, if I can think about those things in my downtimes, then I guess my downtimes are not really that bad, honestly. And also, if you reflect on what other people are going through, I'm sure a pinched nerve in your neck um, is not as heavy as some people losing their houses during hurricanes, or you know people in abusive relationships, and I don't know, there's all kinds of negative things. Like if you think about it, it's this is not that bad. It's just an inconvenience, and it's a hard position. So I'm gonna stay optimistic. I'm gonna stay positive. I'm gonna try to keep my hair shaped up for Hillard at least once a month. I know I get pretty off with that, and I'm not really consistent. But I think Squeak and my wife like when I get haircuts. So I'll keep on doing that. Thank you for everyone that's been following along my random rambles. Appreciate it, and give me some feedback. I will try to get some of the topics that you brought up, but I just felt like doing this one today. All right, talk to you later. Bye.